Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. By the way,
Hey, how y'all doing? I know it has been the most awkward silence on my page right after I promised that I would deliver these videos to y'all, but life has been moving so fast. I'm not going to say that life has been lifing because, it has been great, but at the same time, it has been so much going on that required my undivided attention, and I have still been getting the content. I just was unable to do voiceovers and sit down and get everything aligned. So we are unloading the chamber on these videos. Thank y'all so much for y'all patience and continuing to support and rock with me, even if I do post just shorts, or staying tuned on my other socials. I have still been keeping those pages active. So right now we're just gonna get right into this double XL coffin bling set for my brand ambassador. I did start by pre-shaping my tips, and then I did primer and dehydrator from Mia Secret, and now I'm going in with my Mia Secret monomer and cover nude blush acrylic, also from Mia Secret, and my number 12 size 12 Kolinsky brush. And I'm going in and laying my acrylic as I love to do. Y'all know I do not stick to a 1 or 2 bead method anymore. I know people try to rush and just make sure that they lay down that 1 bead, and then the nails are not properly balanced or structured, and your clients will get breaking and uncomfortable feeling because it just may have unnecessary pressure on the nails. So take your time when applying your acrylic and just make sure that it is the proper structure and balance for the weight of the length of the nails, if that makes sense. So I'm going to continue to lay my acrylic, and we'll get right into this set. This was a fun and easy set. Y'all know my brand ambassador. She is so sweet. She allows me to do practically any design, shape, color, whatever on her nails. And for her birthday, of course, I had to show out and give her whatever she wanted. And for this set, she said she never had a bling freestyle, so we went bling Frenchies, and she loved them. I love them. The bling actually lasted for the full 4 weeks. Maybe a few of the smaller ones came off, but other than that, she loved the nails. I love the nails. You can never go wrong with a full bling set. So watch as I lay this acrylic. I am going to be using smaller beads, as you can see, just to fill in areas that I feel like are not thick enough. And because my number one rule is you can remove acrylic, you can never add. So once you get to that point where you're filing the nails and finishing and they're just too thin, you can't really go back and apply that acrylic because it's going to slow down your process. So get the foundation laid properly and thick enough the first time, and then file as you see fit on the back end. So here is that first finger, and I'm going to zip it and let you guys watch a little more acrylic application. Then we'll get into doing these bling Frenchies. And again, thank y'all so much for just being patient with me. I see the support, I see the comments, and I'm so grateful that you guys are still on this journey with me. We are almost close to 10,000 subscribers. That blows my mind. I do believe earlier this year we had maybe 4,000, close to 5,000. So the page is still growing. We are still gaining family members, and I just love that so bad for us. Thank y'all so much for staying tuned. And remember, any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments, because even if I'm not posting, I am checking those comments. So thank you guys so much for your support, your love, the shares, and we finna get into some designs where y'all can recreate. And then we're also getting into the fall and Christmas season, so just stay tuned because the videos never get old over here. And I'm going to stop that application right there because y'all already know what's going on. I already shaped and buffed them off camera. Not a major difference. That is the way I apply my acrylic, and I love that so much for me. So now we're just going to go in and get our bling. I did want to use this assorted chunky bling that I got off of Amazon, I believe. And now my glove ripped. Okay, and the stones were just in there. Okay. So I'm just going to take 10 of these chunky blings. I'm going to make sure that I don't put the identical chunky bling because there are some similar ones in here. So I'm just making sure not to put a similar bling right beside the next one. I'm going in with my Extreme Diamond Gel. It does come in a squeeze tube now. And I'm just going to squeeze out the shaping of a Frenchie, and it does not have to be perfect because I am going to use stones. I'm not squeezing too much glue because with this squeeze glue it is a little more softer than my tube glue or the jar glue, and it is a little more softer, so that means that the stones will run a little bit. So I'm not trying to squeeze out a lot. I'm just using the tip to move around the gel, and then I'm going to go in with my large bling cluster right in the center, and I'm going to surround her with my assorted crystal AB stones that I always have on hand, and I'm just going to fill those around. So I do like to go larger around the big assorted bling with my bigger stones and then fade it out to the smaller sizes, and that just helps with the look and dimension so that I'm not putting like larger stones towards the cuticle area or towards the smile line area and then smaller stones towards the big bling cluster, and then it's just off balance. So one of my main things is making sure everything flows and that it's balanced, and I'm going to do the same thing across all 10 fingers. So again, I just squeeze out my rhinestone gel glue and then use my assorted crystal ABs with my large chunky bling cluster. And I like that both of them are separate because I did specifically want the bling cluster to be like a flat. It's not the crystal AB, it's just flat out crystal. I don't know the number because I don't use those normally, but there is a difference in color, but that big bling will still reflect the color of the crystal AB. So it did not have to be crystal AB just for it to go on the set, and I love that difference because it stands out more, but it still catches that color, if that makes sense. Y'all know my mind, I like to just do what is comfortable to me. So that's how I came up with this bling Frenchie, and she loved it. We loved it. They were so cute, and I'm actually going to wear that. This will probably be my New Year's set because I just love to wear full bling for the new year, and just bringing in the new year with like a full hand of bling, it just always does it for me. So I will be wearing this exact same design for New Year's because it was just so cute and we loved it. So I'm going to zip it. It's not really a whole lot I can say when it comes to what I'm doing. I'm just using my crystal stick and making sure that I am pushing those different sizes in there and not leaving any gaps. And like I said, she came back maybe 3 weeks after, because after doing her nails, I did take 2 weeks off for my birthday. And then she came back for the first week in October so that we can start on our Halloween nails. So after this will be her Halloween set because 3 weeks later we took those off. So y'all will get to see how much of the bling actually stayed on. We didn't really lose many. She said maybe a few of the smaller ones at the top were missing, but I mean, normal wear and tear. 3 weeks later, I'll take that. So I'm just pushing those stones in, and I'm going to do my little back and forth method with curing these because like I said, that new glue in the squeeze tube is a little thinner, so they are sliding around. If you pay attention, you can see like even the top ones are sliding. So before I cure it in the lamp, I do look at it and make sure that everything is in line and where I need it to be, and then I'm going to cure that finger and start on the opposite hand, and I'm going to do that all the way through for 10 fingers. So this was a fun set to do. Normally our sets take a little longer, so with Bling I just went right on through it, and it didn't take nearly as long as it would if I did like our crazy sets. So we loved that. We had our girl talk. We was able to have lunch and still be under time, so we love that for us. So yes, while this hand was curing in the lamp, I went and did a finger on the opposite hand, and now I'm back to this hand, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. And again, making sure that I am not placing an identical shape or cluster right next to the other one, because that's just how I think. So I'm going to do the same process, and now at this point I'm picking up a little speed because I'm like, okay, we get the motion and I'm going to get it done. So stay tuned for the grand reveal. I do believe these have been posted on my socials. If not, we're going to post them again because the video is coming out. So thank you guys so much for staying tuned to this point in the video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concern regarding Bling sets, or if you want to see any more Bling sets or junk Bling, I did order some new things that I want to share with you guys, so I'm going to try to record that reel this week because I did do a little charm shopping. So stay tuned for my little Shein charm haul, because Shein got that stuff, y'all. And it's not just about clothes. Like, they really do have good quality stuff. Some of the stuff was a miss, but a lot of it was a hit, and I'm grateful because, it didn't cost me a lot. Normally with nail stuff, everything is going up in price. So I'm trying to be a little more frugal and cost effective when it comes to buying things, but I do still want to keep up with current trends and things that my clients may need or want or whatever. So these clusters were from Amazon, but I do have a Shein cluster haul that I'm going to try to record. It may not be 15 minutes long, but I'm still going to record it and get it out for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And yes, ma'am, you guessed it, I'm doing the same thing again, girl. Same thing, same process Only difference is the large cluster that I'm going to put in the center. So we are wrapping up this set and almost at the grand reveal. I love bling so much. Like, maybe I should be a bling for Halloween. Like, just bedazzle me from head to toe. I love the videos on TikTok when people take their time and bedazzle their makeup. Like, to have that kind of patience. I'm gonna try it one day, but I'm probably gonna cry when it comes time to take it off because they look like they struggle to get that stuff off. But that's another day for another video. Now, one thing about it, I do get complimented on my patience all the time, but patience pays off. Here is the grand reveal. We love these nails so bad, and until next time, you guys already know to follow my socials.